Well, what is up, Blast Nation? This is your host, I Blast Deer, coming at you again with another one, guys. We're going to hop back into our American homestead, and we're going to do some more stuff. The last video, I showed you how to make extra money off of a contract, with it being a harvest that you can lay down a straw swath with, like wheat. Um, you can actually go and use a foraging wagon, pick up that harvested wheat, that straw swath. You can pick that up and actually move it to a piece of property that you own and go back and bale it. So let's see what we got going on here. Our wheat's looking good here. Yeah, our wheat's doing good. Doing good on our wheat. Um, after the last video, I actually made a purchase. I went and I bought some little piggies. So we got some little piggies out here, and it's laid out everywhere. They're so little. They're so tiny. Alright, I need to go. I gotta go sell some. Let's see what kind of buffalo milk we got. How much milk do we have here? We got about 3,000 liters of milk, and we got a bunch of slurry we need to sell. Buffalo milk. Let's go to. Huh. Guess my sell point's about as good as it gets. don't need nothing that big. But let's see. What's the capacity on that? Hmm. Oh man, I bought the wrong thing. I wasn't looking for a trailer. I was looking for a... I didn't need a trailer. I needed a tanker is what I needed. I can take that. I need to get rid of the one I got because it won't hold hardly nothing. Yeah, it hardly holds nothing. Let's sell this one. Recoup a little bit of money off of that. Right, now we in business. We can also use this tanker to haul water to our greenhouse. We need to get our greenhouse operation going too. Take this opportunity to transport that liquid fertilizer that I've got left over in that barrel, transport it over here to my sprayer area. let me unload it, so I had to sell it. Got 67,000 liters of slurry. Let's sell that off. Let's see what our little piggies look like. Do we have anything for piggies? Got a little bit of slurry for the piggies. I need to get them a little bit of food. Then pull the slurry off the pigs. Put it all together. Sell all of it at one time. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, you gonna turn jackknife on me, huh? There's got to be a way to lock that trailer so it doesn't turn, it doesn't break in the middle. Nope. Lock it. I don't like the way that front axle turns like that. I want a station. I like a stationary axle. Let's see what we can get off of this. That unloaded super fast, and we only made 8 grand off of it for 67,000 liters of slurry. Low key, that kind of sucked. Alright, I got plenty of straw on the pigs. Plenty of straw there. I need total mix rations and hay for my buffalo. Need base food. Is it going to tell me here? No, it does not tell me here. Alright, so we've got 10,000 hay, we got some silage, we got plenty of mineral feed, we got straw. Alright. Up on some big food. Now I gotta do a contract or so to make some money. We gotta make some money now. Let's see what we got. Got some oats. We can do oats. Field 17. That's all the way up on the hill. Okay. biomass plant, whatever this is, the IO plant. Your cellular put chips in, cut across here. Field that we're going to be harvesting is up on top of that hill. So I have the opportunity here. I can run the forage header or forage trailer. Pick this straw swap up and show you how to make extra money again, like I did on the last video. piece of forage header. I just sold off one of the greenhouses. That greenhouse was specified for growing like mushrooms and stuff. I really haven't messed with the greenhouses. If I want to get into the greenhouse stuff, I'll just buy another one, and put it there. I need to get that straw picked up and moved over to my property so I can bale it up and actually use it for bedding for my buffalo and my pigs. The trick to it is you can't sell the harvest, or you can't deliver the harvest to the sell point before you get the straw swath off of the field. If you deliver it, it considers the contract complete and you lose access to the field. So you need to hold off on making your delivery until you have that until you have it safely transported off of that field. Once it's off of that field and you have it in your possession, it belongs to you. Then you can sell it, you can bale it up and use it, or do whatever you want to do with it. Then it's yours. The owner of the field is not going to use it. It's just going to disappear into the field. So that's actually a right good amount of money just sitting there, and it's going to be lost. Now I've got a full wagon. I've got to run this down to my property over here on this side of the map, unload it, and then I can come back and bale it later. And you want to bale your straw. If you can bale it, you want to bale it because you get a better price for a bale of straw than you do for just loose straw in a wagon. You'll get a better price for it because the work's already done. So this is my property right here. This is a farm lot that I have. I can just unload it here. I'll go back, pick up another load. I'll go ahead and complete the contract, and then I can come back and bail this. There's a little bit of work involved with it, but it's completely worth it to make that extra money. You say make that extra money, but I'll be saving money because it's going to save me money on buying straw to line my cow pasture and pig pen with. It's going to save me money, so anything you can do to save money always helps. This farming ain't cheap. Could yeet it off that cliff right there, but let's see what we can get down here. Might ease it down here. Yeah, we can ease it down here unrealistically. I'd try it. The only way this is going to work is because I own this piece of property. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. But because I own that property, I can unload on it and be able to pick my product back up. If I were to go, say, in the middle of this field right here and unload this product, I wouldn't be able to pick it back up because it would say that I don't have access to that land. So I would be shooting myself in the foot and all my work would be for nothing. But I own that piece of property, so I can pretty much park on it, do whatever I want to do with it. I probably got 2 more loads on this field. Maybe not. I have but 1 load. Oh. Got this load and a piece of load. Alright, we're going to yeet it off the cliff down here. I believe I can fly. There we go. Going back up the hill is a different story, guys. I don't think we can make it back up the hill. The rest of that straw up. Yeah, there's no way we can make a run for it and make it back up that hill. The same way we came down. I don't think. Up. Hey, we made it. We made it. Never thought I would have made that. Alright, let's go dump this. And we'll go complete the contract and come back and bail that up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and return the foraging wagon. Return that. And we need to lease a baler. I used this baler last night. I kind of liked it. Don't have enough money. Okay. Tell you what, let's do some square bales then. Right. Let's go to the shop and pick up that baler. Come back and bale our stuff. First I need to go ahead and go sell this. Where's the sale point at for this? We are going to grain sale point over by the shop. Sorry, I'm all over the place, guys, but I know what I have to do in order to make this work. And it takes a little bit of time, and skip a step here and there. Sometimes you have to backtrack, but there's a lot of moving parts into making this work. We got almost 31,000 liters of oats in our hopper here. We need to go ahead and get those to the grain sale point so we can end the contract and get paid. So we're going to make money off of the oats because to reach 100% on the contract, there's always a couple thousand liters of oats remaining that you'll get paid for. I'll get paid for them. Plus, I'm getting to keep the straw off the field and make bales off of it. And I may sell that straw just to show you that I make money off of it. I haven't made my mind up yet about that. So I made $8,000 over the price of the contract. I made $8,000 off of grain sales. Now I can complete the contract, make another $7,000 off of the contract. Now I need to go and get that bale. So I made right at $16,000 just off of doing that contract, from selling the grain and doing the contract, on top of the price of the straw bales. I'm probably going to get, I don't know how many bales I get. I'll get a bunch of bales off of it though. We'll know because the Giants has implemented a bale counter on your balers now, so you'll know how many bales you get when you bale something up, bale a field up. So that was a good ad. I appreciate that. I always struggle keeping count of how many bales I had. I love these windrow balers. I'm probably going to sell these bales. The last time I did this, I used a big baler, and I got 3 or 4 bales that had 99,000 liters in those bales. So those bales are going to last me for a while. I'm set on bales right now of straw. So I'm going to sell these just to show you the income I can make off of one field, one contract field. Now granted, if you don't own the equipment to do this with, it's going to cost you to lease the equipment. But if you own the equipment, then you're golden. You're good. Alright, we can return the baler now. We need to get ourselves a bale trailer. Transport trailer. Flatbed. Auto load baler. We don't need ramps. Let's just lease that. Costs us $500 to lease it. I forgot to look to see the bale count before I got rid of the baler. It was in somewhere in the neighborhood of around 20 bales. I love these auto load bale trailers too. Auto loading bale trailers are one of the best inventions that they came up with on Farming Sim. Because trying to load a bale trailer out in the middle of a field will make you rage quit if your equipment's not wanting to act right. Four, 8, 16, got 18 bales. I think we got close to 20. We're going to go to our sale point on our homestead. That's probably about the best price around. I'm going to sell one bale to show you what the price of the bale is. I might just sell all of them. That's what I'll do. I'll sell them all just to show you the profit we can make off of that one contract. An additional $23,000 was made right there. Pretty good profit. We made $16,000 off of the contract itself from selling the grain and doing the contract, and then an additional $23,000 off of the bales that I made off of it. 23 and 16. Made a good chunk of change. Made a good chunk of change there. Pals. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. See if our wheat field gets enough enough time to grow. Oh yeah, she's growing, she's growing. What's some cotton look like? I don't know if it takes as long for cotton to grow as it does for everything else. Cotton's growing, cotton's growing. Let's check on our animals real quick. Gotta get some pig food going in here. Gotta get them some base food. I get them some grain. Gotta get some total mixed rations and some hay going for those cows there. Tell you what, running a pig farm's like running a non-profit organization. Guys, we've reached our 1 hour limit on our video for today. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and joining me today. And I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I hope you guys are learning something on how to make a little bit of money, a little extra money on Farm Sim 25. Farm Sim 25 is way ahead of its time, guys. I'm a big fan of Farming Sim. Doesn't matter which one it is. I've always loved Farm Sim, and I hope to continue playing Farm Sim. But God bless you guys, and remember, Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time.